Hey there everyone, happy Thursday? Yeah, I think it's Thursday. I don't know what day it is, man. It's the end of the month, I think, right? April 30? Yeah. Which means Golden Week's going to be happening. A lot of cool face stuff's going to be happening. But first, before we do all of that stuff, we need to get the paperwork out the way, as some might say. And that includes going over the hero tracker so that you know when Legendary and Mythic heroes are coming back. Of course, you know I keep a big old chart and I post it here for your eyeballs and also probably on Instagram for quick, easy access. Hero tracker. My. It got interesting this month. So let's go over what we know and then I'll give some commentary on the months as we follow through. Of course, if you're looking forward to summoning videos for Legendary Edelgard, that'll be tomorrow or Friday. And then I believe the FEH crossover in Dragalia Lost summon for Crom and Peony should be Saturday, I think. So look forward to that and subscribe if you want to come on back for it. Now then, Hero Tracker. Let's talk about it. What's going on with it? May, that's next month. That's probably what you're most interested in knowing about. Yeah, that's why it's first. It's chronological, actually. So, we have Ellawood, we have Leaf, we have Lucina, and Ephraim, Julia, and then we've also got Hector, Leaf, and Alm. Yay! Blue is full. But it's also a Mythic Hero month, so I don't really think that we should be expecting anybody blue. Anyway, blue is one of those that also feels a little bit hard to fill, like harder than legendaries for Mythics. So I'm not really too surprised to see that happening here. And additionally, that means that we're still not going to get Brave Ellawood. If you recall, Brave Ellawood was supposed to be, not supposed to be. He is where he is. Could have been, very likely would have been, on this current legendary banner, and he wasn't. He just wasn't. And we got who was it instead? I think Duo Ephraim showed up instead, which is good because you know the double special banners now have the duo special units. Of course, Ephraim is our only normal, non-special duo hero. And it's good to know that they will show back up eventually in these banners. Because unlike seasonals, I don't know, they don't get a guaranteed banner every year on the replay. So it's nice to know they're coming back. However, if you were looking forward to Brave Ellawood, it's not next month. Could be June, I guess, which we'll talk about in a second. Oh, actually, no, never mind. It just glanced. Never mind, it's not. Maybe July. We'll see. Yes, so I think Colorless is very strong. We have Leaf and Alm, both there. Both have eluded, well, not both, just Leaf. Really just Leaf. Leaf is kind of having a mood at the moment, and he has yet to show up in my barracks, and it's fine. I don't care. I'm not upset. He's upset. Other than that, you know, Leaf, very, very strong. Get him if you can. Blue, I don't know. Lucina is pretty decent. Julia, obviously, very strong as well. Personally, if you're not new to the game, you've probably had a decent crack at Lucina before. I would wait until June when her dad comes back, because that means we have Crom. And overall, I think the blue pool is a little bit stronger just in general. So June, we are looking at Sothis, and we've also got Azura, Crom, and Peony. That's your blue lineup, by the way. Then we've also got Yoon and Lynn, followed by Duma and Robin, the two dragons that are colorless and exist. I don't know, does anybody really use Duma yet? Am I the only one who uses Duma? I use him for chip damage most of the time. I literally have a special team where he just shows up, does some chip damage, and then I think Lynn takes care of the rest. So, again, another full blue month. Curious, and I've checked the notes. There's no annotations, so nobody's getting moved. So June is going to be a non-blue legendary hero. Good to know. Also no Brave Elwood, in case anybody was wondering on that. However, the blue pool is a little bit stronger this time around. We are looking at two very strong dancers, one of which you can get for free, but still really, really good. Very similar to Azura, for that matter, base kit-wise. Not exactly weapon skill-wise, but base kit-wise, pretty similar. And Crom, who is newer. This is his first rerun. So if you're looking to try and get him, that would be the time to do it. Again, blue is pretty solid. The downside is that you typically don't really need merges on dancers. However, if you are trying to go for big light seasons, it might not be bad to have a second peony or a merged peony, something to up your score. Again, it's not exactly it's not exactly super necessary, but you know, I guess there could be worse pity break, not pity break, non-focus option that you're looking for, other focus non option that you're looking for. I don't know. It's early. I'm recording this like wicked early this morning. We're gonna move on. July has a full lineup of reds. Hooray! You're looking at Ike, Altina, and Roy. That is a Mythic month, by the way. So I don't necessarily think we're looking at a red Mythic hero anyway, but it's nice to know that that's not an option, so that kind of narrows the field for us just a smidge. And then we've also got Fjorm and Tiki in blue. Great. And green, we have Thracier and Edelgard, the current hero. Why is that interesting, Brian? I will tell you. Edelgard is actually getting a rerun before Bramimond, whom you can see in August down there. And she's not colorless, she is green, which has a fair amount of options already. And then we've also got air and colorless. I think it's really interesting that they put Edelgard before. And I think for the most part, it's because Bramimond is so unique. Maybe they really just wanted you to pull for him if they wanted you to pull for him. But for what it's worth, we are on that 4-month track. So Edelgard is still multiple months away. So if you want to try and grab her, now would be the time to do it. I think it's pretty fitting that she's back in July, actually, because that will be close to the 1-year anniversary of Three Houses getting released. So that's kind of nice. If you're looking for somebody between now and then, of course you've got the Brave banners that'll be happening the month later, and then we've also got 2 whole months of summer and brides this May. So there will be time to save up again, but there will be very tempting banners in the process. So just remember that. Just take that for what it's worth. There's a lot coming. So yeah, Edelgard will be back in July. If you don't want to wait that long, try and grab her now if you can. August has some options. We've got Hreed and Erica in the red. We've got Naga in the blue. And then we've also got Gunthra and Bramimond in... or Gunthra is in green, Bramimond is in colorless. I was about to say they were both in green. Bramimond's not green. Duh. So let's see. That makes it Mythic, Legendary, Mythic, Legendary. August will be a Legendary month. That is, of course, an even month, so that makes sense. We only added 2 here, and I want to say that it was Hreed and Naga. So we're starting to fill in these late months, and you can see we're already down to October. We've got Legendary Silica in green, and then October we've got the boys in red, Ryoma and Marth, although Marth is actually in blue. So I guess color red, like stone-wise, not necessarily attire. We're kind of starting to fill things out much further in advance. I said that this was going to happen, a couple months ago, and now we're getting to the point where it's becoming real. Gone are the days where 4 months down the road we would only have 1 or 2 heroes, and then everything else would be filled in. Between that, we're looking at 6 months down the road here, and I don't know what I'm going to do with my table if they go any further, because I don't have room for any more months. Yikes. Big yikes. Anyway, if you want any heroes, as always, it's usually best to try and grab them when you can. Otherwise, it's possible in the next month we could get an update to the summon notes that say Celica's been bumped to November. Like, that could happen. It happened to Marth. So just be mindful of that. Which, by the way, can we talk? Marth is in the current banner, and he's not coming back until October? Excuse me, IS? Y'all are calling me out hard right now. And of course, he's paired with Ryoma because I just cannot get away from that. So that's exciting. Hey, if you want to know how my summon session went, spoilers, I haven't done them yet. But it will be live tomorrow, which is Saturday. No, Friday. I don't know what day it is. Friday for me, maybe Saturday for you if you are European time somewhere. Maybe. It's possible. Depending on when I upload. It's possible. Probably not, though. Probably around noon my time. So be sure to come back and check that out. We're also going to have some rare Dragalia Lost content on the channel that I don't get to do very often. So that's exciting. And we'll be trying to get Crom and Peony in that. And then there's also a part 2 banner for that with Tiki, which I do kind of want to try and get as well. So be sure to come on back to the channel. We'll, of course, be live streaming on the weekends as well. So there will be a lot happening in the next several days over here. But until then, let me know in the comments who you are most excited for and what month you will be eagerly awaiting to drop all of your orbs on. I'm not particularly invested in any month so far. And for what it's worth, I don't think we're going to get any updates from May through July. I think the next 3 months are pretty much locked in. I don't anticipate anybody coming back anytime soon from any of these 3 banners. So get ready, because in the next 2 months we're probably going to be looking at January heroes. Okay. Now, let me know in the comments who you're most excited for. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, in these trying times, drink lots of water, wash your hands, and be good to each other, because times are already hard enough, and you don't need to make them any harder. That is it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until then, I will catch you next time.